are so important. They're like bombs going off. They've changed our lives, our consciousness 100%. It set us on the path. So these books tell us how to end that cycle of repeated birth and death through the chanting of the holy name.
When they find someone that's friendly, they want to be your friend. So just be available to them and invite them. Offer that friendship.
And Gurudev said it doesn't matter. All books for all people. Even if it doesn't inspire that single person, maybe it'll be sitting on their shelf, a friend will come by, read it, and they will be inspired. So yeah. There's always a chance, just
ticking time bombs.
And as you know, Prabhupada always said his books are like time bombs. Even if the person who gets the book never reads it, he'll put it in his house, or he may even throw it in the garbage can. I made an experiment when I was in France a few years ago. I said, how many of you devotees have found books in garbage cans? Your first book. And a lot of them raised their hand. I was so surprised. And when I was in Hong Kong, and I said, how did you hear about this Krishna consciousness movement? And how did you happen to come? He said, 20 years I found a book on a table at a McDonald's. So somebody got the book, left it there on the table, and he picked it up and had been associating with devotees ever since.
But there's also a thing called follow-up. Somebody takes a book and you're able to talk to them, you can also take their email address. We'd like to email you. We have a newsletter. So follow-up is very important also. Invite them to other programs, see if they've read the book, give them a different book. And if they're, if they go to a different city, the advantage of having Gurudev's books, there's a list of the centers, the contacts.
Well, I was starting to having a real inner hankering for more understanding of my own inner nature. And then I was at a small spiritual center in California, and I had received a Bhagavad Gita, As It Is, by Prabhupada. This is special. I knew it. I wanted to get grounded at this spiritual center. Opened it up, the first page, and I had read a few of the shlokas and translations and purports, and it was like reading Egyptian or Greek. It was too much for me. I realized how much work I needed before I could really understand something like that. And so I put it down, and I must have done another 6 months of pretty severe austerity, and then 6 months later I opened that same Bhagavad Gita up, and then right from the beginning again I started over, and every shloka, every verse, and every word was just like nectar. It was bringing tears, and it was just so wonderful that then something had opened, like some key had shifted, and then maybe about a year after I first read the Bhagavad Gita and had a beautiful experience with that, then I finally felt ready for Jaiva Dharma. And then at that time, when I finally did open it, which was probably a year and a half after I received it, then again it was just so much nectar. So anything we can give to somebody, like you said, a time bomb, it can be with them. It may be right away that they read it, or it sits somewhere and they'll read it when they're ready, or somebody else comes across it and reads it. They are just like these nectarian seeds that just, when the right environment is there, and a person waters it with their interest and their curiosity, and they open it, it'll just can do magical things. So just putting it out there in any way we can is a great gift and a great service.